welcome to home for your next 4 nights, Arlando.
Hey, feels like I'm right here on vacation at the Bahamas.
How about that, huh?
Check out this sweet mansion you got us here.
There's all kinds of things. This is the middle house. I think it's this is the one.
Oh, wow.
Which room you want?
You pick, man. What do you want? Probably this room, because I fart a lot and I wake up at night.
Alright, well if you fart a lot and wake up at night, I'm gonna leave you all to yourself. So.
I gotta be close to the exit, man.
Camera guys aren't allowed to do that, so.
I'm digging this. I'm gonna call my wife, see if we can put in an application. This might be our new home.
Water system has been winterized, so bathroom is not available at this time.
Okay.
But they got the outhouse over here for
You have a
us.
shovel?
Don't have the shovel with me, but we got the facility right there.
Perfect.
Hey Randy, what's that? What else are we bringing in?
Everything.
Everything.
We are here,
We're here, man.
but the visibility looks close to zero. If we saw a bear, he'd be within range.
Yeah.
So I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna go up here to this open area. I brought a target, and I'll let you shoot. Brought earplugs and muffs for you.
Okay.
And then I think tonight's just gonna be a lot of recon. See what roads are snowed in and what roads aren't.
Yeah, that's about it. Getting a feel for the area and just soaking it all in. This is amazing. You guys are probably used to this. You guys see all this, beautiful snow all the time, but in the city, we don't get a lot of snow like this. So I'm gonna soak this up.
All right.
Make sure.
So you okay with me going setting that target out there?
I think I'm okay with that. I mean, I can totally walk out there. You should probably save your energy.
No, you be thinking of the shot.
I will think of the shot.
All right, I got some cardboard in the back there that we're gonna have you lay down on.
Mm-hmm.
And usually you want to be laying at a slight incline. So even though that'll be like 112 yards, we'll just, we know it's close enough. So right here with this little incline,
Yeah.
if you laid that cardboard right here, and then I'll get you some packs to lay on, or to put the rifle on.
Sounds good.
It'll be prone. It'll be so solid.
Yeah, this feels pretty good. Here we go, going hot. On the orange. That one was much better. Actually, I think they all hit. Looking in the crosshairs, I actually see it.
That's a pretty tight group. Those last three, Arlando, that's
Yeah.
a 1 1/4 inch group.
Yeah. I'm pretty,
Those last three, One is just like maybe not even a half-inch right of the bullseye, and then one's a half-inch right of that, and then the other one, it makes like a triangle.
The triangle, yeah.
The other one is down about 3/4 inch.
Yeah. Well, sweet, thanks.
See the direction you were going? If
I was
would've
going.
given you the
last one, I'd be right there in the middle.
You would have taken the middle of it right out. I don't know what to do, but this is way more snow than I mean, it's only 3 or 4 inches in a lot of places, 2-3 inches in some places, but I still think it's enough to mess them up as far as what their normal patterns are. It's going to concentrate them wherever there might be any green stuff, so they might head lower. I covered a lot of miles this afternoon looking and just checking roads, seeing how much snow and everything was where it was. But
Well, here's the thing.
what's that?
It's Monday. We still have plenty of time left. And we're not at home.
Not at home, what do you mean?
We're not at home hanging out,
Oh.
watching TV, eating ice cream.
Yeah.
We're not at work, on the freeway in traffic. We get to be out here with some outdoor therapy. I get to learn from an amazing hunter.
That must be Dale. Because right now I feel like I've led you in the wrong spot. But what do you say we do this? It's getting light or dark. We head back to the cabin, and I make us warm us up some of my wife's moose lasagna. Ooh. I mean, you were in on the moose kill last year, so I figured it was only good that if I was gonna have some homemade meal, it would be with moose.
That sounds like a great idea. Moose lasagna right now in this freezing cold temperature.
I promise you it'll be steaming hot too, because we have a stove. We put it in this boiling pot and just get it to 200 not 212 degrees, 211.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to be spoiled on a hunt, you need to come out and check out some of these forest cabins. $30 a day. You can have a fridge, an oven.
Not all of them have that. This one does.
This one, the Taj Mahal has one.
Yeah, we are in the Taj Mahal of Forest Service cabins.
So,
but $30 a day.
Bring your family out here. Family, your friends, go crazy.
Yeah.
Don't tell them you're from California though.
Well, I'd like to say that Big Hank got away, but we didn't even see him.
We'll find Big Bruno. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Oh my God.
Moose lasagna right there.
That looks amazing.
Made from home. Ain't none of this downstream stuff in our camp.
Oh yeah. Ah, that smells so good.
It's supposed to be in the teens in the morning.
Ain't that about right? It's gonna be gosh darn cold. It was already gosh darn cold earlier today, and
Were you chilly up there?
I was cold up there when we got here. It started to warm up a little bit.
Yeah.
Ironically enough, when I went outside earlier, it wasn't as cold as it was when we were up on the mountain. Maybe the wind chill, but
Yeah.
geez, 19 is supposed to be in the morning, right?
So I get protests from you, I say that we probably sleep in, because tomorrow's supposed to be the start of a warming trend.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's 15 degrees, 19 degrees, those bears aren't going to be moving right at daylight. So sleep in a little bit, let it warm up, and then from about, I don't know, 9, 10 o'clock, give it a really hard push all day.
I think that's a good idea. We can conserve our energy and we're not out there, wasting time looking at sleepy bears.
We got sun. Arlando, we got sun today.
We're gonna shoot some bears today. Woo!
Bear, not bears. I'm not
Bear,
being on
just one.
one. We'll take care of one.
Single.
Uno.
Bruno.
Ready to go get them?
I'm ready to do this.
Get up here. And there'll probably be a whole herd of bears up on those benches.
I'm sure there will be.
Dale's been talking about those benches since we got here yesterday. He promised me that there'll be a whole herd of bears.
You know what happens when Dale's promised something? When Dale promises something, it's gonna happen.
Okay. I didn't know that. Did you ever think when you were a kid growing up you'd someday be sitting on a really cold mountain in Montana hunting black bears?
No, I never even thought I would even want to come to Montana and hunt anything being a kid.
Really?
No, being a kid, especially in the city,
Hunting.
being black in the city,
Yeah.
the last thing your parents want you to do is play with guns. But surprisingly, through this journey, I realized that there's a lot more melanated hunters and outdoors people than I could have imagined.
Yeah.
The stereotype is this is the white man's sport or a white person's sport, but at the end of the day, we have all evolved through harvesting meat and harvesting different animals, and I feel more reconnected to myself since I started hunting, and my whole channel is based on advocacy and representation, because there's no black people on the big screen that are hunting.
Yeah. Well, that's true. I think for people like me who grew up in it, it's easy to take for granted that, well, everyone should just go hunting. But I don't care if you live in Bozeman, Montana, where I do, and you weren't of a hunting family or culture, there's a lot of challenges. Well, then you take your situation, you grew up in the city. You don't have a lot of what I'd call people of color mentors in the hunting space. It's like, wow, there's a lot of hurdles there. And for someone like me to say, well, just go figure it out, anyone can go do it. That's kind of like saying, well, anyone can go to the moon if they want to.
Well, you say that, and in a way you're right, because the first time I saw you were the bridge. You were the reason why I started hunting. I mean, let's just be honest. I'm not trying to toot your horn here, but I was at home not doing anything positive, not doing anything constructive, and I was in a very bad place in my life. And I'm watching rap videos. I don't know how you popped up on YouTube. I've never searched a hunting show prior ever.
Suggested video, Randy Newberg hunting.
It just popped up, and as soon as I grabbed the remote, I was getting ready to change it, and you just see this big smile on your face. And I'm like, you know what? Let's see what this guy's doing. Let's see what this guy Randy's up to, huh? And you're having so much fun hanging out in the woods with your buddy. It reminded me, like, me and my buddies can't go to Vegas to have fun all the time.
Yeah.
Like, we gotta grow up sometime, and it just kind of intrigued me to see this progression of fun.
I don't know what was going on with YouTube that you would have felt compelled to watch my stuff, but I suspect most people, when YouTube says suggested videos, they go and talk to somebody and say, what the hell were you doing on my computer that Google thinks and YouTube thinks I'd want to watch Randy Newberg?
Whether you know it or not, you've probably saved my life. I don't know where I was headed. I don't know where I was going. It wasn't anywhere good. It was very bad. I was in a dark place, and I don't know how many other souls that you've touched, man. You've probably touched a lot. That's the main reason why I'm doing this, is because I don't know if YouTube's gonna help that algorithm anymore, but if I can put together a rap video with some hunting behind it and encourage some young kid in the city to, hey, this dude's with dreadlocks and gold teeth and he's hunting and rapping and he's having fun, I want to do this. And that's my goals. I want to be that representation that you don't have to fit in the niche of hunters. Like you said, right? They are where you find them.
No, you find them where they are. So what are we going to do? Oh, we're going to pack up, hike out of here. We got about, I don't know, half hour, 40-minute hike out of here. And then we're going to go up where we were this morning because the sun had already started melting some of that and greening it up because it's a little lower elevation and it's direct south slope. So we're going to drive up there. And the beauty of that place is if we did see a bear this evening, we could get to him quicker. Here, by the time we dropped off and then got up on those other ridges up and across from us, it's at least 2 hours.
Yeah.
So, but Dale did have a good point about, bailing off here, is if we did see one tonight, we wouldn't go chase him. We'd go get him tomorrow. Assuming he'd still be there, which they usually are unless they're disturbed. Oh, rigor mortis. All right.
Oh, you gotta be strong to do this, huh?
You gotta do that first.
Oh, okay.
You'll tear that off. There you go. Arlando spotted a bear, and I came over here to get a fix on where he was looking, and I saw it, but now it's moved off into some trees. And definitely a blackie, full black face. Goes to show you how camouflaged they are. How, just think how many places we've probably glassed today that had a bear, but unless they're going through an opening like he just spotted there, good luck seeing them. I think he disappeared, Arlando.
I think he went back to bed. He probably took a couple bites of some grass and said, you know what? I think it's going to be a storm coming in. I'm going to go back to bed. He is not popping back out at all. But the good thing is, we found a bear. We know where he's at. We kind of have a good picture of what he's doing. He came out right when he was supposed to. And the wind is kicking up. So yeah, he's probably not coming back out.
I was kind of toughing it out here when you saw him about 45 minutes ago. But the last 45 minutes when the sun went behind these clouds and the wind picked up, I'm like, well, he's probably thinking he needs to go back and hibernate again or something.
That's what I'd be thinking if I was him. I'd be wanting to get the hell out of this weather. This weather's crazy. Hey, did you say tacos tonight?
I did. Moose tacos.
Moose tacos?
Moose tacos.
Oh, you're spoiling me, man. I'm gonna probably leave here more weight than I did when I got here.
You gotta remember, these are tacos made by someone who grew up almost in Canada. most people don't call these tacos. They just call it like seasoned meat with some lettuce and cheese in a tortilla, whatever you'd want to call it. I mean, any self-respecting fan of Mexican cuisine would they would just be to tears if someone tried to pawn these off as tacos.
Well, let's go have some meat wrapped tortillas.
Moving on. Here's the secret ingredient. You shoot a moose, Shriver's moose in Montana, and you come out to camp, and you get a little mild McCormick's mild taco seasoning, so that your buddy Hank Shaw can give you all kinds of grief, and you cook it in the pot, and you put a little bit of cheese on there, and a little bit of lettuce, and that's it. Don't be ruining it with any of this stuff. See, this is why camera guys end up the way they are. They use too much of that stuff. People die from that stuff. Oh no! Uh-oh. Have a little bit of cheese with your or a little meat with your cheese there, Randy. There you go. You do that. Don't put any avocado, no sour cream, none of that other garbage on there. Then you fold it up like, I don't know however you like to fold it up, and you tuck it in there. And then you got a great big flour tortilla full of food. Don't call it a taco, people will get mad. But it's really good. That's all that matters.